DJ, bring in the beat.
Make change, make moves, and that's cool.
DJ, bring in the beat.
Man, I hate having the verse first.
We gonna be alright though.
Oh, you got the word
On this song?
That's the song with BK killed it.
Oh yeah, that nigga
Girl killed it too.
Yeah.
Like my verse ain't whack. Let me say that.
Hey, I told y'all,
my-
Gerald can rap.
My verse
bro.
wasn't whack at all, but like I'm just being honest. Like, and maybe that's just me, like listening to them, but
I forgot Gerald was on this blood. He murdered it.
Gerald murdered it.
I kind of want to listen to this.
Like Gerald killed that joint, and BK's wordplay on that joint.
I remember listening
This
to
one
it.
was nice. All right, let me fade it out. That was hard though.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, my dude can rap, bro. But I remember listening to it. I didn't really judge the verses like
I
that.
think BK said something like took the L's and added earning because they was meant for learning.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
that is cold, bro.
Yeah, that was a hard line.
I like
He
that
be doing all
man.
right when he apply himself.
I mean, BK can rap.
He can't be
man.
chilling, bro.
I know, man.
He be chilling.
He's irritating. Is
I wish
what he
BK
is.
can just do all
Hey,
my
bro,
hooks.
the most talented people be chilling, bro.
Yeah, like Matt.
Oh my god.
Matt got so much talent, he
man.
literally doesn't know what to do.
He
with it.
pisses me
He's the
off. He's
worst.
so talented.
Like
He is the
like
worst.
He doesn't know what to do.
Like
with it.
I wish I had 60, 50. I'll take 40% of Matt's talent.
Yeah, he just.
Bro, I went to
He's
one of
so
those
irritating.
times like soul sessions,
Yeah,
and he just go up there and just start doing stuff.
freestyling.
Just up there, and everybody else is amazed. I'm over there just mad, like, bro.
Like, how can you sing,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
arrange, write, freestyle,
Battle rap,
like all of that,
play instruments,
and play any instrument to go with it?
like, and he
And
just be
listen,
chilling.
we
at
can't
a
get-
high level?
Right.
Exactly.
At a very high level.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It ain't stuck with nothing.
Oh man,
Doing
so
good on battle
irritating.
rap. You ain't seen Matt in a battle in about 2 years.
Yeah.
Seemed longer than that.
No
for real.
singles out. No, like, I mean, shout out to Matt though. He got on my album.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Somehow.
Oh, that's all that matters.
Somehow he came through for your boy.
That's what's up, man.
It came over here,
together.
killed it off the top of his head.
Hey,
Ridiculous,
do his
man.
thing, bro.
Hey, man,
Ridiculous.
All right, man. So we can get started.
Yeah. Back with part 2.
Hey, it's the Talk That Ish Pod.
We in the building, man.
Episode 5.5.
5.5. Y'all gonna find out what that mean in a minute. You feel
Yes,
me?
episode 5.
Wait
Hey,
a minute.
man.
Last episode was 5?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Wow. Okay.
Hey, we right back at y'all, bro.
Jeez.
Right,
We
right.
right back
Bonus
at y'all.
episode. Bonus episode.
Bonus, man. Special
Yeah,
edition,
yeah.
man.
Mhm.
Special edition, man. So, first of all, I mean,
So
I
we
know-
love y'all.
Yeah, I want to
bit.
get into what we got to
Some of
get
y'all.
into. But first, I want to just, at least I can ask how y'all doing.
Swell.
You know what I'm saying? Peaceful.
I'm swell.
I'm good. I go on vacation tomorrow. I'm great.
Oh, well. Yeah.
I'm great.
I'm on vacation.
amazing.
I'm just in
My phone
town.
gonna be on Do Not Disturb. It's gonna just have like that favorite list they can get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the trip right there.
It's y'all,
Yeah.
my parents, my brother,
I don't know your number, so
just in case you need, you know, just in case.
I don't know anyone.
Hey, but that's real though. Like when
I
I
don't
be
know
like,
nobody's number. I just
Oh, I don't know
anyone's
anyone's number.
No, I'm saying like I don't know if I don't know if your number's on my phone.
I don't think so. You took my old number in your phone.
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, my new number.
What?
And that's not even say my new number. 'Cause I had the number for almost 2 years now, so it's not necessarily even a new number.
Bruh, that's crazy.
I knew Los didn't have my number in his phone when he called me through Telegram one time. I was like, why is
Bruh,
this nigga
that's
calling me?
wow.
Why is he calling me through the group chat?
That is crazy.
I don't have your number either.
I'm not surprised by that. Like, I just changed mine like last
He
year.
didn't have the other one.
Actually, it was earlier this year when I
Yeah.
changed my number.
He didn't have the one before that either.
That sounds accurate.
Hey, bro.
No,
I
that
mean,
sounds accurate.
if I need to get in contact with y'all, I can get in contact with y'all.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. But in a case where like You know, he's going out of town. Only favorites are allowed to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the group chat gonna
You
be
know what I mean?
notifications off. All
So
that.
what I'm saying is, I mean, if I need to holler at him, I'm going to
Find a way.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get it.
I call the spot like, hey, let's meet to my dog. You know what I'm saying? I call the hotel. You know what I'm saying?
Call the hotel.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me holler at Rece.
Listen, if one of y'all call my hotel while I'm out with my lady,
it better be a death.
it better be something. Yeah, it better be a death.
It better be a death to the family.
Man,
That's it.
A bad
That's it.
car accident where
Yeah,
like
like
I'm
real
gonna be on that
talk.
phone like, man, what you want?
I just need
straight
somebody
up?
to talk to.
Oh, okay, man.
I'm like,
I'll
man,
be
for
pissed.
sure. I'm like, man,
Pissed.
why you call me?
I'm like, well,
Bruh,
sure,
Like, our
man.
group of friends
Enjoy
is
your
too
day.
wide for you to have
I'll
to call
be
and talk to me
mad,
because you got
boy.
something on your chest. Like, say that for when I get back. It better be, if you got to call the hotel to give me, it better be something going on with you, your mama,
Hey,
Something
man.
serious,
my parents.
serious.
Something got to be
Yeah,
serious,
bruh.
bro.
Like real talk,
Or I
man.
might hang up on you.
Hey, man.
No, you would get hung
I'm
up
call
on.
back like, hey, man, I think the phone disconnected. Man, pass me back to that room.
Hey, this fool gonna call the hotel room
You know what
phone.
I'm saying?
That for you never use that phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Like who still uses that
I
phone?
can picture me
man?
picking that phone up and like thinking it's the front desk or something.
It's this
Hello.
nigga.
What's up, bro?
What's up with
I
it?
would hang up on him, and that'd be like the good hang up because it's the one that got the hook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can
Hey,
slam
bro,
it down.
Don't hang up on me, bro.
That is
My
hilarious.
first question was like, who's hurt or who's dead? And if he was like, oh no,
Like
everybody,
what?
everybody good.
I'm just trying to see what you want. See how the hotel look. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
I'd be mad,
Boy.
upset.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, man. So listen, we want to come right back at you and finish up these questions, man.
Yeah.
This is Q&A part 2.
Part
man.
2. Part 2.
We didn't want to leave nothing now. We didn't want y'all to wait, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? We want to make sure
And
y'all.
we was anxious to get to him.
Hey,
This
for
is
real.
true. No, this is very
You know,
true.
We was anxious to get
yeah.
to him.
So
So
we about to jump right in. There.
let's get it, man. What we got?
You know what I'm saying? First one.
Right into it. I like it.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. In a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
how do you know when it's time to walk away?
That's a good question.
That's a
great
good question.
That is.
Great
That's a great
question.
That question.
How
got
do
some
you
applause.
know when it's time to walk away?
That is a very good question.
Good question.
Humble.
Do I got to answer that first?
I mean, I can go. if
Yeah,
y'all want to.
Let me ask you this, because is it different depending on gender?
No, not.
'Cause dudes
for-
ain't good at walking away.
Yeah, dudes are terrible walking away. Dudes,
Yeah.
dudes
Oh, we're
suffer,
bad.
Dudes suffer through.
Like it
We're
could be,
terrible.
It could have been over a long time ago. And we just
Yeah.
like,
100%.
just-
Yeah.
like it take a lot for a dude to break up with a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because guys. First of all, they don't really feel their feels anyway,
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah.
and so
That's true.
they haven't really processed how bad things really are.
It's just something
Yeah.
like, this is something that's going on. This,
You know what I'm
this is the
saying?
season.
She
Real talk.
She come in, you come in the house and she got an attitude, then she just got. I mean, she's got an attitude.
That's it.
You know what I'm
Must
saying?
be one of them
So-
days I'm going downstairs.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. So
Test the waters again tomorrow.
yeah, so I think guys, you know, I think if they really felt their feels and really examine and process like where they are in the climate of the relationship, I feel like they'll be more prone to walk away from a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just isn't the case in a lot of situations.
I think it's more frowned upon for a guy to walk away. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
It
And
definitely
it's very-
is.
yeah, very much so.
100%.
Not
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, 100%.
because you like leaving the woman hanging or
Yeah,
something.
'cause
Yeah,
like I said,
exactly.
if
Uh-huh.
a man leave, it's automatically thought that he got to be leaving her for someone
For
else.
someone else. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's
We're totally not answering the question
At all.
But see, but I would say this though, and I feel like it's acceptable if the woman leaves a guy for somebody else,
100% it is.
but the guy just can't leave the woman for somebody else.
It's a double standard.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, you know, but,
either one is like acceptable or
yeah,
should be.
but I'm just Okay, let's get to the question.
Yeah.
The question
We went way
is,
off.
how do you know when it's time to walk away? And Rece is going to answer.
Oh man,
How
I
do you
would
know?
guess. I would say first you got to be honest with yourself, and know how invested you still are in the relationship. Like if you're not invested in the relationship at all, it might be time to have a discussion on where this is going, or if you should walk away, or if you didn't pour so much into the relationship, and you're the only one pouring in for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
I do believe sometimes you're going to be the one pouring in, and sometimes the other person's going to be the one pouring in. Then hopefully at some point y'all on the same page, both. But if you're the only one pouring in for years, like at some point, you gotta you're gonna be empty.
Yeah.
So I think it's really just assessment on how you really feeling and how often those feelings have really been communicated. I don't feel like it's time to walk away just because you feel in a certain way, but you never communicated how the person is making you feel.
Yeah.
But if there's been constant communication, no change. Let's say y'all tried, if we talking marriage, tried marriage counseling, still no change. Like at some point, you got to know the writings on the wall and that this person is just who they are.
Yeah.
I feel it.
And that's man and woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I would say too, like when your relationship or your marriage or whatever is really just starting to feel like more of a burden,
Man.
than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course you have days where it's just like, stuff
the
is just kind of like,
consistency.
but it's just like over like a long period of time where it's just like, dude, like this feels like it's sapping the life out of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know like some people probably worked at a job where you felt like that job was just really sucking your soul out. Pause if applicable. But you know what I'm saying? Like
Unless
when you
it's
start
so.
to feel like that, you know it's time to leave that job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes in relationships can get so bad that it literally feels like it is just taking everything out of you and you really just can't do it anymore. Now I think everybody has a different threshold of where that is. You know what I'm saying? But I would add to that, like Rece was saying, even to the point where if it feels like one person is doing all the work, or if you feel like you're doing all the work, like that's it. It's over.
And just communicate, like before you get to that point.
Yeah.
If you ain't communicated it.
Yeah.
Like it ain't time. If it ever get physical,
Go.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't believe in second chances for somebody to knock upside your head.
Yeah.
I really don't. That's man or woman. Like if it ever get physical to the point where they just trying to physically harm you,
Right.
it's time to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, my thing is this, like, knowing when to walk away. I feel like the person should do their part and go above and beyond. Like,
Yeah.
like if y'all in a tight space, like be about it
Yeah.
and be genuine with it.
Right.
And it's one of those things that if the person is not trying to be in a relationship anymore, they're gonna walk away for you
100%.
because
Yeah.
everything that you're like, it's because it's like they're gonna either get on board or walk away.
Yeah.
Because they see what you're doing, and you're doing all the right things, and you're really trying,
Right.
and you're holding this thing up. They're gonna either pick their part up, or they're gonna drop it.
Yeah. 100%.
That's why I say it's important just to communicate before you get to that point.
Yeah.
Or if you're at that point, communicate. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this relationship is becoming a burden.
Right.
I've been feeling like this for this amount of time.
I'm about to be out.
And this is what I'm needing to change,
Shoot.
like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's nothing wrong with having a check-in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, there's
The
nothing
more
wrong with that.
honestly, the more often you have them, the better off you're probably gonna be.
Facts.
And I ain't saying you got to have a check-in every day. Like,
Yeah.
if your relationship
Ugh.
needs a check-in every day, then that's a sign within
counseling.
itself.
Yeah.
But a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly check-in just to make sure y'all cool. Sometimes it's gonna be cool. Sometimes it's gonna lead to a tough conversation.
Right.
Yeah. And,
right.
And it's like when it's all said and done, man. Like a relationship, man. It's like it's a partnership.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
Yeah.
in this together,
Yeah.
and y'all want the best for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's real.
so when a person stops wanting the best for you, you will be able to feel that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
talk.
It's like that's strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have, I know we've all experienced when you just realize that, hey, this person does not have my best interest at heart anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we've always like that's a real feeling.
100%.
And when you feel that, you have to examine that and process it.
Yeah.
Because the thing of it is, if you don't, you'll become numb to it,
Right.
and then you'll just be going through the motions.
Going through the motions.
Going
Yep.
through the motions.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Which will end the relationship in the long run anyway.
yeah. So it's best to get, like Rece said, get ahead of it, talk about it, communicate, healthy communication.
Right.
Well, I like to put it like this. I know people say I always say healthy communication, but communication is healthy. So you know what I'm saying? So,
Like sometimes I'd rather, if you got to yell, and that's how angry you are to get it out, I almost rather go ahead. I'd rather you yell sometimes. And I ain't saying every time. If that's your go-to, it's not good. But if you're so frustrated with something that you get emotional about it, and it causes you to raise your voice, I'd rather you do that than hold it in.
Mm-hmm.
Cause give me a chance to dissect what you're saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're yelling it, then let me hear your heart behind those screams or those
Right.
yells.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Now, don't get yelled at all the time.
Yeah.
Verbal abuse is real, too.
Yeah, for real talk. Like, that's no joke. But it's just like, if you're silent, I can't do anything with that.
Right.
Because it's all a guessing game with me, because I literally do not know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't, like we don't know.
Exactly.
And so communicate, and and if it's hard to get out, let the person work with you through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't want to talk about something because they don't know how to get it out.
Right. Yeah.
They don't know how to say the
Yeah,
word.
write a letter.
Get some grace in that, or
Write
a letter. 100%.
Listen, write a letter, send an email. I mean, pull somebody in.
Yeah.
A third party.
Yeah, that's real.
Do what you need to do to get your relationship back thriving.
I like it.
Because I think the goal is to have a thriving relationship
Right.
and not just be in something.
100%.
I like that. That was good. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let me count on it. Okay. Can you be friends with your exes on social media?
Can you be? Sure.
Can you be friends?
Should you be?
Okay, let's just try to. Should you be friends with your exes on social media? And I'm talking about like, okay, I don't know if it's different, but I'm talking about like females that, or females or males that you were in an actual relationship with.
And this is saying friends with them, whether you're in a new relationship at the time or not. Because I think that can make a difference.
I think it can make a difference, like in somewhat, but let's go off the premise that you're in a new relationship.
Okay, got you.
Humble, are you about to go?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, could you be? Sure. Should you be? I think it depends. You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the new person you're with, and then I think it depends on, however that relationship ended with the last person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are they able to handle, you know what I'm saying, like seeing what you're doing on social media? Are they always going to be all up in your business? Or is that their only reason for continuing to follow you on social media? Because sometimes I'll say a lot of times, I don't think it's best to stay friends with somebody you was used to be in a relationship with, not on social media.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
Nah. Unless y'all just ended things on like some cordial stuff. Like, okay,
Yeah,
we still
still.
cool. Yeah, but even then,
Yeah, y'all nickels.
I'm gonna say initially, no. Like, so if this a person you was just with, or this is the very last relationship you have, because I got exes that I'm not friends on social media with, and I got exes that I am friends on social media with. I think though, and the difference is, I think there needs to be a detachment period.
Yeah, I feel that.
Where in a sense, neither one has any access to each other. Of course, unless you got kids or something, then you have no choice.
Yeah.
But whereas they're not looking into your life, you're not looking into theirs.
Right.
It just needs to be that detachment period to allow feelings to totally fade. Because whether you moved on or not, whether y'all both over it, whatever the case may be, there's going to be a little something that it's going to be some residue.
Yeah.
There that if you've been honest, it takes time for that totally to disappear.
Right.
And I think you need to give yourself that detachment period for your own mental health.
Yeah, real talk.
And maybe for the other one's sake, you need to be the one to pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
It just, I think it has to, something that needs to be done. But then I think years down the road, and I emphasis on years. You can't take a couple of months. You been somebody 10 years, and you take a couple of months and think like, oh yeah, we good.
Yeah,
like, no.
Right.
Yeah, real
You
talk.
need you need some years. And years down the road, y'all might both be in a great head space and a great heart space, moved on and all of that, where maybe y'all can genuinely be social media friends.
Yeah.
And, emphasize social media.
Right. Exactly.
So I think it can happen if two people, like I said, I'm friends with a couple of exes on social media, and it's nothing there, like, at all. It's like, I'm not getting jealous if I see them with somebody, from my knowledge, they're not getting jealous when they see me with somebody. Everybody's happy for each other.
Yeah.
Because it's just mature. We realized that's what we had back then, and it's not there anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't think it's wise if you haven't had that detachment period.
I like that. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I like to just kind of cleanse myself.
I ain't mad at that.
I
at
feel
all.
that.
Like, I like to
Yeah.
just like.
I get it.
Anything that was attached to that person,
I feel that.
I'm just
And
I'm just a
that's probably
myself.
best.
And I mean, just because, I don't want, and I probably wouldn't be social media friends, whatever, just because I don't, like, you posting stuff, you don't want you to think, you throwing something in somebody's face or something.
Yeah.
And then they
Right.
see, it's just stuff to come with it, and I don't even want to think about what you're thinking.
Right.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna alleviate you from the equation.
Yeah. Real talk.
And be cool with it. Like, ain't no beef.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just
yeah.
alleviating you from my equation.
Yeah. Real
I'm kind of
talk.
over social media, period, in a sense.
You said what now?
I'm kind of over social media.
Nah, I feel
period, in a
that.
sense.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, like I said, social media is
Like, I like
just-
Twitter, and I think that's just because for sports updates.
Mm-hmm.
And
then Twitter is just different.
It really
Twitter is more just random. You know what I'm saying? It's not so serious,
Not
for lack
as
of a
much
better
politics
word.
behind
Yeah,
it.
not a whole lot of politics. It's just random.
Yeah,
And you might see something and then never see it again.
Yeah.
that's
Like,
okay.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but yeah, and Instagram, it's okay, just pictures basically.
yeah.
I
I don't even get my notifications on Instagram. I just
Just
when I
look
go
when
to
I
it,
feel
When I
like
go
it.
to it, I go
Yeah.
to it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I look at Rock Waters most of the day on there.
Yeah, and I'm sure I ain't gonna be looking at pics of my ex on no deadgum
Hell
Instagram.
no.
Like, what I
Hell
look
no.
like? I'm straight.
Bro,
And I don't want my ex seeing pictures of me.
for what? Like,
You
for
know what I'm
what?
saying? Like, why?
What's
yeah,
the spoils
I'm
in
cool.
it? Like,
Yeah.
what is it for?
Like, for
Listen,
real.
I'm straight. Like,
Let
for real.
Let me go on Instagram and look through my food
yeah.
pictures and barbecue.
Because no matter what you do,
yeah, some
no matter
chows,
let's
little
say,
puppies, you know
if
what
your
I mean?
ex or your significant other ex, y'all friends or whatever on there, if they post a picture and you hit like, for Instagram, everything is a damn love.
Yeah,
Like, you hit that and, for whatever reason your girl see it or you see her liking her old dude, it's a part of you gonna be like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Like it's
When you
nowhere
liking them
around you.
pictures.
Yeah.
You like a picture now. You still think she
Yeah.
look, you still attracted to him, like all
Right,
that.
right,
I'm
right.
gonna
like,
tell you, bro.
it's
and
pointless.
And it's like my thing is this: like, let's just say you want to be friends, cool. Just like it's like on Facebook, you can just stop following a person,
Yeah.
and you still friends on there.
Yeah.
But
you just won't see their stuff.
You'll never see their stuff.
Unless you go to it.
Yeah, unless you go to
You know what I'm
it.
saying? And if you having a problem where you want to go to their stuff, then just delete them.
Yeah,
because-
just take them off your list.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
All right, here we go. That was good. In today's dating landscape, should cheating be considered part of the ups and downs of being in a relationship?
Say that one more time.
And
I want to make sure I heard you right.
in today's landscape, should cheating be considered part of the ups and downs of being in a relationship?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Are we just like super traditional?
That's a real
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
I
Like,
don't know, bro.
are we just from a different era of how relationships should work?
'Cause I mean, like I said, I'm being honest. Like I've cheated, but like.
But to say it's like
But
it
that
should be
never
part
should
of,
be considered
Yeah.
as the ups and downs.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
what?
like I can't go and be like, maybe that's just the ups and downs of relationships.
man.
Yeah, it's gotta
like-
happen.
Like it's like
That's crazy.
Go ahead and have your turn.
yeah, it's
That's
like,
wild, bro.
It like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm in a we're in a tight spot. We just cheating and stuff." Like what? Like
We're in a tight spot.
Even in the poly
Oh,
relationships,
man.
is rules to it.
yeah,
Right.
And you just ain't out here just doing what you want to do.
Oh, man.
Now, if y'all got an open relationships,
That's
but then it's
different.
not called cheating.
Yeah.
Right. Which
Yeah.
is wild to me even
So
still, but whatever.
I would say this is my opinion on there. In my opinion, cheating is still cheating, and that has nothing to do with the downs of relationship. If you are, to me, this is my opinion, I feel like if you are cheating on your, in a relationship, then you've lost value in what you are in.
You've lost value in
And-
relationships, period.
And so my
Like-
thing is move on.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a point to where you're like you can look at it and like, we're just going through.
Yeah, this is a rough patch.
this is a
Yeah,
bad
I'm like,
week.
either you lost value
What?
in the relationship or you lost some value in you.
Yeah, like
And
that's
you're-
crazy.
And you're searching for something. Something's not healed. Something's off.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
like something's off, and instead of trying to figure out what it is, you're looking for it in some other person,
Yeah, 100%.
and that usually ends badly.
98% of the time.
But it should
Yeah.
never be looked at the up and down. I mean, if y'all both cool with it, just have an open relationship.
Yeah.
yeah. Like
And then if you have an open relationship, then that's not being in a relationship.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say that.
Man,
Just stay single.
No, I'm just saying.
Because I feel like that can always go
Man.
wrong.
but that's because we got
Always.
That's because we got traditional thinking.
I haven't seen too many people that have done that successfully.
Hey, listen,
Because somebody always gets
for
jealous.
it to be a thing, it has to be something out
Well,
there. So I'm just
I
saying, I'm not gonna go as hard and say just don't be a relationship. Just ain't my thing.
I feel like some people be delusional when it comes to that. Like
Maybe
they
they
want it to
are.
be like, you know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
Maybe
But,
they are,
man,
maybe
that's
they're not. For
wild.
it to be a thing,
Yeah.
somebody around here is finding success with it.
I mean, you right.
So I ain't gonna knock it.
Listen, live your life, man.
Do your thing.
I'm straight.
yeah, I'm cool.
I'm straight because
Oh,
I wouldn't
man.
even play like I'm cool with that. Like I wouldn't even like
Exactly,
I'm
like-
100% not even entertaining the thought.
So y'all
I'm
wouldn't take
straight.
a hall pass?
listen,
No.
listen, bro.
No.
Here's the thing.
If my lady ever said to me, I'm
Here-
giving you a hall pass, I'm like, this is a setup. And
It's definitely a setup.
Yeah, this is a setup.
I'm gonna stay
and-
home this weekend.
And we
I'm not
cuddling.
going nowhere.
We watching movies.
Right.
We ain't doing
You
nothing.
get a hall, you got your hall pass. All right. I'm chilling.
I'm gonna be passing through the halls of this house. That's my hall
you gonna hear
pass.
from me is boom.
Right, yeah,
That
exactly.
Netflix thing. That's all I think I'm doing.
That's
the whole week.
crazy. Nah, I'm straight. That's a setup.
Because here's the thing.
That's a setup.
Even if my lady was to say you get a hall pass, even when she was to say that, I mean, women say a lot of things that they don't mean.
100%.
And so she might say yeah, but haven't really entertained the full thought of you doing that.
Right.
And so you go and get your hall pass, and she really thought about it, and she was like, I can't believe you accepted that hall pass.
Would y'all let y'all woman bring another woman into the room?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Not doing it. It's gonna go wrong. It's
Listen.
gonna go wrong. It's gonna go wrong.
What if she suggests?
Nope.
Listen,
Again, back to what he
Like,
said.
what if it's your birthday and she just show up with it?
No. Especially because it's like, I know my girl. It'll never happen. So if she even said it, I'd be like, okay, first of all, what did you do with my girl?
Yeah.
I'd say that first because you were not her. That's number one. Number two,
So
if
you
it
don't
really
get
is
excited
you,
for
it's
a
a
quick
setup.
moment?
No, I wouldn't. Because either she just like some alien is wearing her as a skin suit,
or it's a test.
or it's a really stupid test. Like one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not her. Period.
listen, I'm so cool on that. Like, listen, I like my thing is like I might like. I don't know. Like I might feel offended on that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel you.
I mean, just for the sole purpose of like, I feel like, what are you doing to us?
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like you're sabotaging us.
Exactly.
You
You,
know what
don't
I'm
want to be
saying?
with me no more.
Like, I'm not enough. Apparently, I'm not enough now.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like, there's a lot of other ways we can spark up our relationship.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like a lot of ways.
it's a lot of,
A
you know what I'm
whole
saying?
lot
There's a lot of ways
I
we
can
can do this.
tie you to this chandelier or something and just have you swing it. Like,
Let's have a good time.
Let's do that
Let's have a good time.
and be just me and you.
Like seriously.
But if you want some like bring some other people in there, I'm straight. And matter of fact, man, let's go ahead and settle it up.
yeah, like real
Let's go
talk.
ahead and settle it
Seriously.
up.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
real
good.
talk.
Like because you're trying like if you're into that, then I missed that and that's my fault.
Yeah,
I
real
didn't know-
talk.
I didn't know you was into that.
We didn't. You never brought it up.
What if y'all
And
just
it's
in a
my
bad
fault.
place and you trying to figure things out?
No,
I ain't
It's-
saying you should do it. I'm saying that don't mean it's time to settle
I
up.
would still tell her no.
I'm saying tell her no,
Oh,
but I don't think you need to go to the extreme of time to settle up.
got
Like
you.
maybe a conversation needs to be had about what.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man,
settle
listen.
up because again, it's an alien.
Hey man, I'm also because
She trying to kill me.
I'm also stuff like where'd that come from?
Yeah, like
and
for
I'm
real.
just so good on you.
I'm
right
just
now.
saying
Yeah.
maybe what if she thought like you wasn't happy, so she's suggesting this like I don't think he's happy with me anymore. I don't think he enjoys our sex life. I don't think any of this. So this is her way of trying to fix that. So it ain't necessarily a her problem. She thinking she ain't pleased with you. So you got to give her that room to communicate. You can't just settle up.
Listen, if that's what it is, it's gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what we can do.
But you're going to have a conversation, not just go settle up. That's all I'm saying.
I might settle up because again, it's an alien. But
Listen, bro. Listen, and I'm
Los
listen,
ain't giving no room for nothing. Just,
man. Because like, listen, man.
Cause she should know you
We
well
go-
enough to know
like,
not to
yes,
say that.
Yes.
that right
is
there,
that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like,
Yep.
it's like you have literally told me that you know nothing about me.
Mm-hmm.
that you know nothing. That I am a stranger
Maybe
to
she's
you.
just trying to think.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta do
no.
something
You better
to
come
And
up with a better
so,
idea.
It's just like, come on now, you know. And I'm not saying, okay, let me just backtrack. Let me calm down because I kind of lost it.
Yeah.
Let me backtrack.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying settle up at the mere suggestion of it.
Okay, that's why
I'm not. I lost it a little bit.
Okay.
I lost it. I
That's
saw
all
red.
I'm saying. I'm good. now.
Okay, so what I am saying though is that makes me think it's time to like. It's like, how did we get here?
Right.
Right.
And why are we here? And why are we trying to live in this moment instead of getting out of it
Yeah.
and digging ourselves even deeper?
It's a crazy suggestion.
You can always settle up after.
No.
Oh, okay. Just
No.
no. Want to enjoy it.
That's how people end up getting that last one, and people get pregnant and
Yeah,
then now
exactly.
kid involved.
Get a little
It's
STD.
jokes, folks. Jokes. I'm not down
It's
with
all
that
good.
either.
All right, man.
No, my girl, I ain't.
right.
No. No, not my
Right.
not with my lady. Like, nah.
Oh man.
Okay,
No.
these
long
questions-
time ago, you know, for Christ.
Long time ago.
Definitely not now.
I know Jesus.
These questions kind of similar. So I'm gonna kind of combine. It says, "How do you get through rough patches after you've been together for a while?" And then the other ones talks about how do you work through. Well, that was kind of the other. Okay, let's deal with this one. How do you get through rough patches after you have been together for a while? So let's just say like it's year 3.
Year 3.
And y'all having like a rough patch.
Okay.
Like, how do you get through stuff like that?
Depending on how bad it is, and sometimes not. I think like it is good a lot of times to like bring in a third party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like go to a counselor or something like that. Because I feel like a lot of times there's just a lot of miscommunication happening.
Yeah.
And it's like we said earlier, like you're not able to articulate what you want to articulate and all that kind of stuff. And so sometimes a counselor can help y'all work through that better. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So I think like to kind of get over those rough patches, or like you said, just in your example, like 3 years y'all hitting a rough patch, like going straight to a counselor and really kind of opening that communication up to try to resolve whatever issue it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I would say what I would do is like, first, let's have a conversation. Let's see, is this something that we're both still trying to do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that right there determines our fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that you have kind of been like, we're in a rough patch, and you just wait on this conversation to say, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Then,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
You're already done.
Yeah. But if we have a conversation like, hey, listen, I still want this. Like, I'm still want to fight for this.
Yeah.
Then I think that you should do what it takes to make sure that the other person is feeling stable in relationship and cared for in relationship, and
yeah.
you are able, and they're able to see their value through you.
That's good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's good stuff. Yeah.
It's like I think that's very important, because it's good for your partner to be able to see that you value them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
that's real
in multiple ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times rough patches, you don't feel valued by the other person.
Yeah. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's just like Humble said, it takes, if you have to bring in another party, like a third party, if like what the main thing of it is, like, it took work for y'all to get there. So it's gonna take work for y'all to get out of there.
100%. Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think that this is just a fly by, have one good cry conversation,
right?
And then everything is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you're gonna have to like go back to the basics. Like,
yeah,
100%.
Like, it's work.
Really grind that thing out.
It's work, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I feel like it's like if y'all in a rough patch, man, and y'all both saying, "Hey, we want to get out of this thing. We want to like we trying to fix it." Then boom, like it's time to go to work.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Reece, you want to add on to that?
I would just say, like, if I had to go the route and try to look at it a different way, if I was going into a rough patch, if I was in a rough patch now, like, the first thing I'm gonna probably try to do is self-evaluation.
That's good.
Like
That's always good.
I like that.
And because a lot of times when we're in a rough patch and our relationship in a rough patch, our first thought is what the other person is doing wrong. And they doing this, they ain't doing this, they ain't giving me enough of this, they ain't giving me, like, all that type of thing. So now I like to kind of try to look at it first, like, what has changed with me?
That's
because
good.
maybe I've changed a little bit, and it's unfair for me to change and now I'll expect this person to meet my expectations that have changed without communicating them.
And
you
just
know?
thinking they just gonna get on
maybe
board.
I'm frustrated because I didn't change or I desire this now. Never communicated this desire with my significant other, so I'm frustrated by something that she doesn't even know.
That's real.
So if
That's
I can,
real.
And now my frustration is causing a rough patch between us, and I'm blaming her when it really ain't her fault. So I think self-evaluation, finding out like, is it something I'm doing different that may be causing a rough patch? Have my expectations changed and I haven't communicated them that's causing a rough patch? Is something outside here, work, other things, making me more stressful and I'm acting crazy? And she just irritating me more now because I'm irritated in other aspects of my life.
Yeah, that's
Like,
real.
Really evaluating myself first, and then if I see like, you know what, okay, this stuff, let me try this. Let me go try to have a conversation. Like, hey, this has changed about me. This is my desires now. I know I've been acting a certain way from you, and I realize it's because I didn't communicate with you how I've been feeling.
Yeah.
And and then it doesn't come so much as accusatory. You ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. This is you making me feel this way or ain't making me feel this way. When a lot of times it ain't the other person, it's us.
Yeah, that's real.
And most problems in relationship, I believe, it's like, the other person may be doing something, but it's triggering or causing something within you.
Yeah.
So if you don't deal with what's going on within you first, you're never gonna be able to communicate
Be
with the
mindful
other
of your
person.
triggers.
So it's
Like,
real.
like, this stuff is real.
Yeah. So
Yeah. All right, here we go. What's the biggest turn off in on? Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna say it a little better. What are your biggest turn ons and turn offs with a person, like with the opposite sex?
turn off cigarettes.
Okay.
That same one I was gonna say.
I just
Turn offs. Okay.
cigarettes and being too ratchet. I can't. Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I ain't saying you gotta be super bougie or something, but you gotta have, a little ratchetness is cool. If you like to turn up a little bit, cool.
Yeah.
But have some control. Like, I need to know when it's time to turn on the class that you're very capable of.
You can crank that.
And let me not even say turn on the class. I need to know. Turn on the ratchetness when you need to turn on the ratchetness. Be classy.
Yeah.
Turn on the ratchet. Don't
be
don't
classy,
be ratchet
period.
and turn on class. Like,
Right.
Let me work there. Right.
For real.
But yeah, cigarettes and ratchetness, man. I can't. They're my two biggest turnoffs.
You know what I don't like either? Like, y'all ever been out on like a date with a girl and she just complain about like everything at the restaurant? Always want to send something back. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing ever right.
Yeah.
A complainer.
I'm down with sitting in
You
the
know
back
what I
if it needs to
mean?
be sent back. But if every time we go somewhere you sending something back, it's a problem.
Just always a complaint. Well, I don't like complainers anyway, just in a general sense. But yeah, I just thought I might throw
Nothing's
that out
just
there.
right. Nothing's good enough.
Yeah, ever.
Mine is rudeness.
That's
Yeah.
a turn off. I can see.
I hate rudeness.
I despise rudeness. And I mean, I despise rudeness with everybody.
Yeah, real
But
talk. Yeah.
If I'm with someone and they're being rude, it's like, because first of all, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say, I feel like that was rude. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have a conversation about it. And so you're going to get tired of me because I'm going to say it every time.
Yeah, real talk.
I do that with my friends. I say it every time.
We've seen it happen on here.
Like, it happens.
Yeah.
Reese knows.
Man,
You
listen.
know what I'm saying? So it's like I
I don't like
can't
the fact that you just called my
align myself, like, you know what I'm saying? And this, let me be clear. I'm not talking like Reese. He says some rude stuff sometimes, but he's not disrespectful with his rudeness.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to like talk bad about the waitress.
Right.
And say, it's like, dude, like dang, you dumb. You can't get this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not hurtful. And most time if I
Yeah.
said something rude, it's probably I wasn't aiming for it to be rude. It just
Yeah.
didn't come out the right way.
And so that's that. So let's go. Let's quit like turn ons. What are turn ons?
Are we talking physically or
Let's turn ons. Throw something out.
natural hair?
Natural hair.
I like that natural hair.
I like the natural hair.
I like a cute smile.
Yeah.
From a physical standpoint, from a non-physical standpoint, like a woman that I can like be vulnerable with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like a woman like I can really be vulnerable with, and it's like a no judgment zone.
Yeah.
A turn on is great conversation.
Yeah, great conversation.
Great
That's a good
conversation.
one.
Just being able to just have conversation about any and everything.
100%.
Security, feeling secure is a
Feeling
turn on.
secure. That's good. Yeah.
Man, I can go on, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
Real talk.
Like I really could just go on.
I think
Having a good time when it's just y'all two.
yeah.
Laughing a
If
lot,
y'all can't kick
kicking
it,
it.
if y'all can't kick
Nah,
it
I
by
feel
yourselves, bro.
Like if you can't bust out in hysterical laughter with your
Real
heart,
talk.
then there's something wrong. Like when
This
y'all
boring.
both just laughing, like I
Inside
don't know-
jokes and all that.
Yeah, like,
You know what I
don't
mean?
know, man, like
yeah,
I feel that.
and
that's a turn on.
100%.
I'm gonna say I'm trying to think. A woman's like her natural scent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Jiggy.
You know what I'm saying? So like that.
smell good when it's time for the.
You know what I'm saying? So
skippities.
and let me see what else.
The aroma feels good. Nah.
I like a smile. I like a nice smile,
Man, nothing like it.
and
Class.
it's knowing that when y'all are together, it's all about you. Like there's no place she would rather be
That's real.
is
Yeah.
with you right now at this very moment.
Real talk.
Like that's just says so much.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm.
Knowing how to dress for the occasion is a big turn on.
I like that.
Like being able to pull off
I
some
like
jeans and some tennis shoes, shorts and tennis shoes, but also being able to throw on a dope outfit when we stepping out and we looking like $1 million. You
I
know,
like it.
like,
Yeah.
that's dope. Good with money's a turn on.
I like that too. Yeah. No, I feel that.
Like knowing she can handle her finances is like, hey, you know what?
Yeah, that's some grown woman
That's
type
some grown
stuff.
woman type stuff.
100%.
I like that.
Checking boxes.
What? I'm glad I was reading this.
Bro, that's hilarious. But I feel what you're
You know
saying.
what
It
I'm
is
saying?
checking
Like,
boxes.
like,
It is
bro,
checking boxes.
Shout out to my homie
That's
Royce
so
Bob,
relevant.
man.
Right on time. That's
checking
hilarious, man.
She check, that's why I'm start asking, man. Are you checking boxes before you gotta holler at me? Are you checking
That's
boxes?
hilarious, dude. That is
I
so
can't wait to the
funny.
next podcast so we can talk about that on Word on the Street.
All right.
go.
How would you feel?
That's hilarious.
How would you feel if you found out your spouse didn't want children, but you did, or vice versa?
So y'all got married with the sense of both wanting children. I'm
Yeah.
assuming now one is saying I don't want children.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think that's
Yeah.
that's a big issue.
It might be a deal breaker. I'm just
Yeah.
be honest,
Yeah,
like,
it might be
that
a
could
deal
definitely
breaker.
be a
and it's not a bad thing.
Right.
And because I feel like this, yes, whoever wanted children and still want children is going to be quite upset if they went into marriage expecting and saying we both want children, and then all of a sudden the other person doesn't want one. They're going to be upset.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Real talk.
The other person does have a right to change their mind.
Exactly. That's what I was going to
Like
say.
something may happen, whatever, and you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I really don't want kids anymore.
Right.
Like they shouldn't be forced to have one or forced to give you one just because this is where you feel, and through whatever happened, he or she has evolved into something else and don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I said it may be grounds for it to be over.
Yeah.
And that's okay because y'all in two different places now. It is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
I feel that. I think that like if the person was to say, hey, I don't think we could continue anymore, I would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a strong, especially if I'm like a hard no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
If, I would get it. Of course, I wouldn't want them to.
Because any
And I
other way
would
is
want
resentment.
Yeah. Resentment could say then.
Once you voice that you got a hard no, I don't want kids, and once another person voices a hard yes, I want one, any party that decides to continue at this point, if you go ahead and have a kid, anytime it's something to do that you don't want to do, that you got to do with the kid, most likely going to be some resentment. Because people be like, well, once you have it, your heart will change. No, I've seen people's heart not change.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
yeah.
It doesn't.
Didn't
Like,
change nothing.
you know, and some does, but that kid ain't the one you take the chance with.
Right. It's not.
That's not what you take the
Yeah.
chance. We'll see when little Timmy get
That's
here.
for the rest of your life.
I want to love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the question said, how would you feel? I would feel if it was. I think I would feel kind of hurt either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like no matter what spectrum you're in, you know that the other person is going to be drastically affected by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would feel, hurt by it because I know what I'm thinking they're either against or for, and we are on the opposite spectrum of it.
Right.
And so
yeah.
that may mean something. That may mean a line in the sand.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, that sucks.
Yeah. 1,000%. Mm-hmm.
If I had to pinpoint a feeling, I think I would pinpoint the emotion of disappointment
Mm-hmm.
on either side.
Yeah.
Like, if I really want a kid with this person and she didn't want him, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like now I got to pick and choose whether to spend my life with the person I love or lead the person I love because my desire to have kids is stronger than that.
Right. Ooh,
And
that's
it's
a tough
like,
decision.
yeah, either one
Shoot.
in the sense I'm losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You
Yeah.
know, if I stay and have the kids, I may be, getting the kid, but now losing a part of my spouse or significant other due to resentment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And eventually they may leave anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
So like disappointment, man, probably would be the best one I can go with.
All right. I like it. That was good. That was good. Made me think about stuff.
That's tough.
All right, here we go.
Glad I'm done.
What do men get as a guarantee from marriage? Men have to give protection and provision, period, non-negotiable. What are the wife's non-negotiable items?
Here's where I think that as men, in a sense, we have to have a standard. And why they say, provision and what's the other one?
Provision and protection.
Protection. For men, I feel like security, in a sense, of our emotions and feelings has to be a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Like too many times
That's what I
as
was
men,
gonna say.
I think we move to the side and be like, whatever makes her happy, cool. And then we feel like this for this question, like, because in the sense, most likely whoever asked this feel like men don't get no guarantees.
Right,
That's why they
yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we try to put our blame for not having any guarantees off on the woman. Mm-hmm. When if we being honest within ourselves, excuse me, oftentimes the blame is on us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we let stuff slide.
Because we let stuff slide. We
Let
haven't
it
set
go.
a standard for what we want out the relationship.
Yeah.
And become so focused on giving them what they want, but you should be able to give them what they want and still have a standard for what you want to receive.
That's a fact.
So it's like, what guarantees that we get? Whatever guarantees you want, homie.
Right. Facts.
Because set that standard going into whatever relationship. For me, like, feeling secure within my relationship, like I got somebody that's going to be there. And I ain't saying stay there through me being stupid.
Yeah.
And doing
right,
stupid
right.
things, but not jumping ship at the first things.
Yeah.
And I'm now the first thing is just crazy out there, cool. But me feeling secure with my emotions, able to express my emotions,
Right.
deliver how I feel, and know that what I'm telling you is not a deal breaker all the time.
Exactly.
That I'm just simply secure to express
Like-
myself.
like-
That's my
like-
guarantee. If I can't have that, I'm cool.
This
Real
like
talk,
every
bro.
time that I come with you to something, we're in the like we're on the brink or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
We
our
in the
relationship
trenches.
is in about.
Yeah.
It's like no, like I need to be able to be safe to come with you with stuff. It's like you come with me with stuff.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You come with me with this stuff, and then if I come to you with something, it's like some dramatic big thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's like no, like we both have to be able to come to each other like, equally.
Yeah.
Right.
Because just how you have things that you need to get through and talk to and work through, I do too.
Right.
And
right.
so if I can't do that with you, then that's kind of a non-negotiable. Like, dude,
100%.
like if I can't be safe with you emotionally, then why would I ever be with you?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I can't be at home with you.
Right. Exactly.
I shouldn't have to put on a strong face in my home.
Yeah, it don't feel like a safe space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, I think a lot of men, that's really what they want, is a woman that's a nurturer. I mean, they say women are naturally nurturers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even after as men, like as boys, we grow up, we become men, we get out on our own. Like, when we're looking for a woman, we want a woman that's going to be a nurturer for us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think a lot of men don't think about that.
Because
you know what
I mean,
I'm saying?
the nurturing will enhance the protection.
Right.
The nurturing will enhance the provision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, there's stuff like as men, we're built to create. Like,
Right.
we're built to help things grow. Like, that's what we're built to do.
Mm-hmm.
And when that gift is nurtured,
It's a fact.
when you're with the right person, they'll make you feel like you can accomplish anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Real talk. And that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So your non-negotiables, man, is what do you need?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, go into the relationship knowing that y'all both have non-negotiables, and don't just put what you need on the back burner.
Because
Yeah.
every woman's non-negotiable is not provision.
Yeah.
Right.
Because some feel definitely in this day and age that they
Take
got
care of
provision
themselves.
covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they want security.
Yeah.
Right.
They non-negotiable is loyalty.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Why is it that if you're single, some folks look down on you like there's something wrong? Why can't someone be happy being single? I always say the leading cause of divorce is marriage.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Facts.
I feel like I feel like being single, especially like when you get a certain age, when you're single, I feel like people kind of do look a little. I think women get a lot of the burnt.
I think dudes do too now, boy.
Yeah.
Because if you pushing 40 and you single, women are looking at you like,
What's wrong with
what's
you?
wrong with you too?
Yeah. I just feel like like it depends. Like I think women get pressure from like if they're in the church, maybe stuff like that, and friends and things like that. I think friends have a big thing into it. Like if all your friends got relationships,
Yeah.
you feel that type of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you single, I don't know. My thing is like some people single and cool, and that's fine.
Society
mean,
really doesn't push singlehood.
it doesn't.
You know, it pushes relationship. You know, and
You see it
society.
in movies, TV shows.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
and everything we've been taught, like grow up, graduate, go to college, get a degree,
get married,
have kids.
die.
Yeah.
like and that's kind of been the standard. Now
Yeah.
time has kind of shifted to where they ain't like getting married 21. It's kind of like graduate, go to college, get your degree, live life a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Now
Then,
get married, have
yeah,
kids,
uh-huh.
you know, get your career started. All that kind of comes in the middle of that now. But the end thing is still get married, have
Yeah.
kids, and
Mhm.
die. You know, so it's like, but I think it's too. Some of the single people don't make singlehood look good.
Yeah.
Like they be like, I'm happy being single. Next post. Good night, future husband. Just practicing.
That's funny.
Like what?
Or complaining about wanting somebody all the time.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the desire to want somebody isn't like a bad
That's a
thing.
natural thing.
Yeah, it's definitely natural. But if
But if you
just
want somebody to be
constantly
happy
complaining
for you,
about
look
it,
being
yeah.
single. Look happy being single.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be posting all these posts about, good morning, husband. Just want you to have a great day. Or I'm praying over my future husband, and or praying over my wife, my future wife, and doing all that type of stuff. And then get mad when somebody be like, hey, man, when you going to get a relationship?
Yeah.
It must be you.
like,
Bruh.
like straight up, like, look happy being single. If you
man.
happy, hey, enjoy singlehood.
It's a good time.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
Travel, do your whatever you can do for the most part in a relationship, you can do single
Yeah.
and have fun.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I don't know. It's just like it depends. Like if you're single and you're waiting for somebody, or you're single and you just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? My thing, like just like Rece said, enjoy your singlehood. Enjoy the things you do because a relationship, you know, it changes things.
A lot.
And it ain't always the answer.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of stuff is for the better, but sometimes it's hard to see that if you're caught up in a single life.
Facts.
So, enjoy your
Man, that was
singlehood.
a real statement right there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like I kind of, I had to
That was
run
good.
back. I had to like replay it in my head. Like, no, that's real.
Like real talk. I mean, some stuff you
man.
learn the hard way.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So like you really have to understand
That's
that
so funny.
you know that stuff like things change. Like for instance, like you can love having a good time, but don't fall in love with how you have a good time.
I like
Fall
that.
in love with having a
The
good
low
time.
song one right now. No, he on one right now. I see him.
You know what I'm saying?
He
'Cause,
been
like,
in his Bible or something, man.
Hey.
Daily devotion.
Listen, I have done my daily devotion. That mug is good. Hit me in the head a couple times.
Yeah.
So like this is what I'm saying. Because if you are caught up in your good time being out in a single life,
Yeah.
then when you get in a relationship, your main focus is still having that single life
Right.
good time.
You still gonna be desiring that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You feel
100%.
like you had it better when you were single.
Right.
Like,
But when you alter that and you're saying, no, I just like having a good time, now it's time to find out how I have a good time with the person I'm with now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to change, but it's more so about y'all and what y'all are doing together. Because if you're out with your person in the back of your mind is dropping them off so you can go kick it with the homies,
That's a problem.
that's a problem.
that's a
That is a
if
huge
you feel like, if you
problem.
feel like you're missing something, missing out.
That is a huge
You know
problem.
what I'm saying? Like if you like, listen, man, you like I'm gonna tell you, like that. It just kind of shows you where you are.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It really shows you where you are.
I mean, and like with the church and stuff, like, man, like they'll have single events for the single people, but a lot of times it was built around finding someone
Facts.
Yeah,
and not enjoying just singlehood, like
Just
hookup
kicking it.
games and like
that's very true.
you know, matchmaking type stuff. Like
crazy.
Like it was crazy. You know, like
I feel like the church has a lot. Let me rephrase it. I feel like I have seen churches do a poor job at investing in the single people in their church.
absolutely, because the pressure's always getting married.
Yeah, and
You
so
know.
so it's not really enjoyed.
And I
being
ain't saying
single.
I've seen some get it right.
Yeah,
but
and I'm just saying my experience. Yeah,
majority from what I've seen ain't got it right.
yeah,
You know, and I've experienced it.
yeah.
You know, like not in a good way.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, where why are you single? You want to be married? I mean, I got walked around the whole church in front of the whole congregation.
Yeah,
While he's pointing out women, like, what do you think about her? Like, nigga, like for real,
that's crazy.
like crazy.
I was like, hey man, if you don't get off me and let me,
Because he was a guest preacher, like all the single people stand up.
Uh-huh.
I sat there, sat down. Like, I'm not doing this. What are we doing this for? And, and then my pastor Tom was like, hey, Maurice, get up. I'm like, man, what the? So then, since I'm the last person, the fire went up.
Yeah,
The other people
yeah.
like, come here.
Yeah. Want to be out extra with it.
Yeah, want to be out extra.
Uh-huh.
Talking about, look at you, just thinking
Yeah.
you all cool. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, I am.
whack. Yeah, that's whack.
I hate when people say stuff like that to
I
me.
am. Matter of
Like,
fact,
so
you
whack.
back there thinking
are you a little
cool,
jealous
thinking
here?
you cool, like bro, like
Like, you're
being me, bro.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah.
enjoy being single, man. I think it's frowned upon just because people think that marriage is the end all be all, the ultimate goal,
And it's not.
and it's really not.
Because relationships and marriage isn't for everyone.
It ain't.
Real talk.
Period. It's not for
It
everyone.
ain't. Like, be honest with yourself and what you built for and what you really want. If you desire a mate, cool.
Yeah.
But don't rush into it. And if it's taking longer than what you expect, don't get desperate and settle. When you get too hungry and you get to starving, you'll reach for the wrong stuff.
Real talk. I like that. All right, man. Listen, that's all we got time for. If your question didn't get an answer, I apologize. You know, this is my suggestion. When this post, ask your question in the comments, and we will answer them then. You know what I'm saying?
That is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So do
or on
so
Twitter.
Or on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so listen.
We always down. It don't have to be an episode for us to answer your question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
we love to interact.
Yeah, we love the interaction, man. We appreciate y'all questions. We appreciate y'all listening.
Y'all questions help me.
Listen, I enjoy it.
Real
You
talk.
know what I'm saying?
Definitely does in some ways.
So yeah, 5.5. We out this mug. Like, share, comment. Homie Nichols would say. That's it. We got
That's
the
it.
music going, and we out this mug.
Somebody see you all out. Be coming back from vacation, probably black.
Shoes.
Or all right. This is
No. No, sir.
Took them L's and added earners cause they made for learning. When you start to move with purpose, you make niggas nervous. We all shoot it straight and narrow while they moving cursing.